Hello! Right, we are back and we are ready to do our first lot of booking, but I think first of all, since we have 500,000, let's, is he going to keep going through stuff with me over and over again? I wish he'd just go away. Right, here we go. Power cards available, Health Spa, Tornado Alley. One randomly booked Tornado tag match on your show receive a higher than normal rating. Randomly booked Iron Man match will receive a bigger rating. If you're interested in that. We've got signing and that sort of stuff. Show logistics we can't do anything with until we've done a few weeks and just booked the show. Right, let's have a look at the free agents. So this is people that weren't booked. So I've been doing a bit of research and knocking around. So we have different types of contracts. So as you can see at the bottom of Shelton Benjamin there, it says permanent. That means you get to keep him forever. Or, for example, Titus O'Neil, you get to keep for 5 weeks. So one run up until the pay-per-view. And I think these change... Oh, there's actual jobbers in that there, Zora, now as well. Okay. Tim Burr, the lumberjack, I like that. Carrie Rush. Geriatric. Medical bill. Okay. So is there anyone here we want to take on with us? That is the question. And of course, remember, we do have the power card to get 3 people at a discounted rate. But to me, I don't think there's anybody on there really I'm too overly interested in. We can take Santos Escobar for 10 weeks. But then again, look, 10 weeks for 76k or permanent for 183. We can get Bron Breakker permanently for 175. Okay. Okay, well, think about that. And I don't think we need anybody as of yet. I think we have 4 matches to book, and as we saw, we need at least 1 last man standing match to meet Triple H's goal. So, I don't know if you can double book on this game. That's the thing. We want to do a role change. So I want to do a call out. I want to get Randy Orton to call out Brock Lesnar. Okay, so we will save that. I also want to do a role change. I want Brock Lesnar to switch to a heel. It's going to cost 10 grand, but I think it's worth it. Can I then use them? No, they are no longer available then for the main event. So the main event we could do... Should we just go all out? So it was Last Man Standing, was it? I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, Last Man Standing. We just go all out and do a Women's Championship match on week number 1. Let's not, actually. Let's do... Oh, I have to now do it. Okay. So, Carmella, Women's Championship match. It's going to be a Last Man Standing match. It's going to cost us 25 grand to do, but it's going to be a good start, I think. Let's save that match. Okay. So we'll have a singles match. So basically, the way this game works, you've got to have your best matches first and last, haven't you? Then a normal match in the middle. So let's go with Nakamura versus Sheamus. And then in the middle, we'll have a Io Sky versus Doudrop. And we'll have Gunther versus Kofi. Then it's everybody on the roster. And this can be a mid-card title match. So North American Championship. Beautiful. Actually, we don't want to do that, do we, actually? Because we want the opening match to be the best one, don't we? So let's save that, and then we'll put the mid-card championship match on there. Okay. And then we haven't got anyone left to do promos, have we? Because everyone's booked. Okay. Well, that's fine then. So we're going to be able to start all these feuds and turn Brock into a heel. The show's going to cost us 38 grand to run. We've got the Last Man Standing match as we need. So I think we're good then to confirm that booking and go. Right, there we go. Let's see how we go. I don't know how this is going to go, so hopefully we do okay here. Right, so we'll simulate our matches one by one, but the rest of the cards will simulate fully, I think. But, okay, so opener, Nakamura versus Sheamus for the North American Championship. Winner is Nakamura, and he becomes the North American Champion. It's a 2.5-star okay match. Okay, new rivalry begins between Randy and Brock. Doudrop versus Io Sky. Doudrop gets the victory in a 2.5-star match again. Okay, so Brock is now a heel. Perfect. Gunther versus Kofi. Kofi gets the win. Another okay match, 2.5 stars. We need this one to be good then. Bianca Belair retains her championship in a last woman standing match in a 3-star match. So a very balanced card. So what does SmackDown have to offer? So they're doing Reggie versus Omos for the Intercontinental Championship. Women's Tag Team titles. What's that? That is... I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. Women's match, Asuka versus Gigi Dolan. Main event, Dexter Lumis versus Roman Reigns. Okay. Let's simulate the whole show. Into Raw. Raw had Charlotte versus Nikki Ash. MVP versus LA Knight. Dominic Mysterio versus Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor versus Riddick Moss. Riddick Moss? Madcap Moss, whatever his name is these days. And WCW went with Cameron Grimes versus Ivar for the Hardcore Championship. Edge versus Sami Zayn. Whose main event is Humberto versus Shanky? My word, surely I can't get beaten by this. Oh, for some reason I've just done that one, okay. A 3-star match, really? Oh, I gotta tell you. Okay, I think we did okay there. I think we might have come out on top. We had the weakest opening match, but we were consistent across the lot. Raw had the strongest main event, but I think we did okay. So how do we get then? So we got ourselves an extra 35,000 fans, and we gained 26 grand profit from that show, which is good. Okay, SmackDown, 40,000 fans. So SmackDown outdid us and made more profit. Raw, 36,000 fans as well. 14k profit. So they had to pull out a special match as well, didn't they? Surely WCW couldn't have been that great. They had 30,000 fans. Okay, so I think we did okay. We're probably mid-table, I think, at the moment. We've accomplished a free advertising booking on any show. Okay. So we're currently 3rd? Yeah. Not massively, though. But Tyler Breeze is top of the table. That's not ideal, is it? Right, let's move on to show number 2 of the month. Omaha. Right, 1 tables match this week. God, he's got no chill, has he? Oh, we now have access then to the concert hall, which is going to improve book superstars with 2 or more star power, gain 1 popularity, and plus 4% show quality. We've got to take that then, haven't we? Okay, the rest of the stuff's not available yet. Let's have a look then at the free agents this week. Did it change? Ricochet's available now permanently. That's not a bad shout. Ricochet could be one to go for, actually. Yeah, I like Ricochet. We're going to take Ricochet as a permanent talent. Okay. Boost our roster up a little bit. So power cards, yeah, we've got fresh meat backstage booking. So that is the... that's that one, isn't it? Yeah. So you need to get one of those then. So we got... When there's more people on the screen available, then we've got some good opportunities then. Right, so we want a tables match. So I feel like we're going to go with Brock versus Randy in a tables match for the championship. Just makes sense, doesn't it? Let's open things up then with a... The problem is you just have to duplicate matches over and over again. The game's not that smart, is it really? So let's just duplicate the match over and over again. We'll go another title match to start things off. We'll do a... Yeah, this match didn't become a feud for some reason. So let's do it again. And let's do Gunther versus Ricochet then. Now we've got Ricochet available. Let's do that one. We'll do a self-promo for Kofi Kingston. And we'll do a call-out promo of Doudrop calling out Io Sky. Is that what we need to do? I think that's probably fine. Show's going to cost us 15 grand. We've got the bigger concert hall now, so that's hopefully going to be a bit better for us. Right, so Nakamura versus Sheamus to open the card up. Nakamura retains the championship in a 4-star match and increases the rating up to a 4. That's good. Okay, Kofi. He did okay as well. I skipped it. Bianca versus Carmella. Non-championship match. Bianca got the win in a 3-star match. Okay. It's been a better go so far. The Doudrop versus Io Sky feud begins. Gunther versus Ricochet. Ricochet gets the win. And the feud does begin. And it's a 2.5-star match. Going into the main event of the evening. Brock retains the championship in a 4-star match. That's a much better show. Much better show. SmackDown, Loomis versus Reigns. Loomis is the champion. It's a title match again. Okay. Akira Tozawa versus Cody. Another women's tag match in there. Asuka versus Gigi Dolan for the championship in the main event. It's all a bit random. They had a good show last week, their SmackDown. Raw, Montez Ford versus Ludwig Kaiser. T-Bar versus Dominic Mysterio. MVP, LA Knight. And then Finn Balor and... Is that a Fatal 4-Way? It's a Fatal 4-Way. Logan Paul, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, and Madcap Moss. Okay. Let's get that whizzed on. WCW. Edge versus Zayn in a championship match. Nikita Lyons versus Dakota Kai. Raquel Rodriguez is that versus Queen Zelina. And Cameron Grimes versus Ivar. We've got to have done better this week. We did really well. Our second match was the best one out of everybody. Our main event was the best out of everybody. And we were joint opener as well. The only one we didn't excel on was the mid-card second match. So I think we've done pretty well there. This should be a big week for us. 47,000 fans. That's what we want to see. And 62k profit as well. That's good. I like that. 48,000 for SmackDown though. Really? I outdid SmackDown. How have they got more than me? How? Star power bonuses plus 13. Is that what's helping? I don't know. Okay, so we're higher than Raw, which is good. And we should be higher than WCW as well, because they seem to really struggle. Oh no, 41,000! They've had a good week as well, haven't they? Contract negotiation. Add 4 weeks to a free agent or Legends contract duration. Okay, so we have moved up into second position now. We're 7,000 fans behind Tyler Breeze at SmackDown. And we are 11,000 clear of Adam Pearce at WCW. How Adam Pearce is doing so well, I'll never know. Right. Toronto, Canada. Double the cost of opposing brands' matches for the next week's show. Okay. Special matches are going to cost double this week. Carmella wants to face Belair. Sure thing. Okay. Next 2 weeks, does that include this week? That's the question. I think it probably is going to, isn't it? Do not book your most popular giant this week. That is Gunther. So Gunther gets the week off. So Belair versus Carmella again for the Women's Championship to start the show. Our main event then is going to be... It's got to be Lesnar versus... It's just so one-dimensional. That's the only problem with this mode. So yeah, we can't book Gunther. We can book Nakamura versus Sheamus. And we can book Doudrop versus Sky. We can do a call-out promo of Ricochet calling out Gunther, because that doesn't count, because Gunther's not involved then. He's just being spoken about. We can do a advertising promo by Kofi Kingston. Try and boost ourselves up. And we can do a charity promo. Small bonus of fans for the week with a change. No, I can't use them anyway, can I? Okay. Okay, so we can't really use any special matches this week because of the... Oh, we've got another arena available. Okay, we can afford that as well, can't we? Yeah, 10 grand, okay. Superstars gain popularity, show quality plus 7%. Yeah, we've got to go with that then, haven't we? Yeah, it's too expensive to not do this now, isn't it? So we're going to have to just have no special matches on this card. Let's get straight into that then. It's going to cost 23 grand to run the show because we're using the special arena and we're doing a call-out promo. Right, so this will keep Carmella happy. And she lost again to Bianca Belair. And the rivalry now begins. It's a one-star rivalry. Rivalry between Ricochet and Gunther increases. Nakamura versus Sheamus non-championship match. Sheamus got the win over the champion. It's a 3-star match. Kofi Kingston, we gained 12 grand, but he loses 2 popularity. Doudrop versus Io Sky. Doudrop gets the win in a mediocre match. And then Lesnar Orton, one-on-one main event, nothing special. Orton gets the win over the champion in a 3-star match. It wasn't the best of shows tonight, was it? I mean, it wasn't quite on the level of the last one we had. Asuka versus Gigi Dunn. So they're just doing championship matches every single week, aren't they? Women's Tag Team Championship in the middle as well. Is that a 4-way tables match as well? My God, SmackDown's going for it. Really going for it. No wonder I can't catch him. Raw. MVP versus LA Knight. Nikki Ash versus Charlotte. Rhea Ripley versus Natalya. And then is that a tag team match? I think it is. Yeah, as well. And WCW. Andre the Giant is in WCW working with Axiom. Really? Okay. Well. How do we get on? We weren't great, were we? We sort of middled out a bit this week. We had 3 3-star matches and 1 2-star match, so nothing terrible. Considering we couldn't do special matches, it's probably not a bad week, to be honest with you. We gained another 39,000 fans. We gained 98 grand. That's a lot of money to get. SmackDown, 51,000 fans. My God. 51,000. Raw got another 43,000. And WCW, 41,000 as well. So it wasn't a great week for us. We have gained ourselves a health spa, though. Send a chosen superstar to get some health back. So SmackDown's pulling away at the top. And Adam Pearce at WCW got a little bit closer to us this week. What's this, week 3 now, is it? No, week 4, so this is 1 away from the pay-per-view now. Bianca has a stamina level below 40. She's vulnerable to becoming injured the lower the stamina. Okay, we'll let her off for a night then, I think. Superstars who are completely rested gain 12 stamina points. Those who cut a promo will recover 6. Okay, end conversation. Thanks for the match. Lovely. Bianca, do you want to rest, I'm assuming? Great idea. We should team up for a tag match. Oh, okay. I like it, but how long do I get to put it into a place? Because really, I could do a rest on you tonight before the next show, to be honest. 3 weeks. Okay, we've got 3 weeks to do that then. Don't book Ricochet on this card. Okay. So that's going to be the problem now is going to be energy, isn't it? Okay, well, Brock and... no, Bianca needs the week off, didn't she? Okay. Let's do Brock and Randy again, I suppose. Ready for the pay-per-view. We're going to kick things off then with Sheamus and Nakamura in a submission match. Oh, that submission match finishes the rivalry. Okay. Plus 10,000 fans. And plus 3 superstar popularity increase. Wow, okay. But it's a high stamina cost. Maybe that's good for the pay-per-view, maybe. Okay, what happens in some of these other match types then? Okay, we'll leave that for now. We'll just do that as a standard match for now. We'll save it all up for a big pay-per-view then, I suppose. Let's do a triple threat between Kofi Kingston, Gunther, and... I can't do a triple threat because I haven't got people available. What I can do is I can do a triple threat in the women's division then, can't I? I can do Carmella versus Io versus Doudrop. And then in here, it's going to have to be Kofi versus Gunther. Oh, Kofi's the most popular. Okay, so we can do... Oh, because they're joint. Oh, God, they're joint. Oh, my God. Well, that is annoying, isn't it? So we do need to actually get somebody in to help us here. Right. Okay. See, if these three were permanent, I was tempted to go for them, you know. I can get both Creed brothers. Solo Sikoa, Via. Dragunov as a permanent. Commander Aziz is a good guy, is he? I could do with somebody, but not... Do we take Veer on a cheap card? Oh, we could just take one of these, to be honest. We could take one of the jobbers. Like Donna Matrix. We need a male, don't we? We need a male cruiser, ideally. Is there a male cruiser jobber that we can feed to... There isn't, actually, no. What about a specialist? There is Medical Bill. 18 grand for Medical Bill. It's a bit random, but we're going to have to go... I mean, look at... McIntyre's actually quite good, isn't he? But he's very expensive as well, isn't he? Okay. Right, so we want Medical Bill versus Gunther. Okay, like that. Okay. And then I don't think I can do anybody else, can I? No, let's rest. Again, it's not going to be a very good show then, is it, really? But I think it's worth it. Rags to riches. Okay, so one of the Hall of Fame trophies having 600k in the bank. So we can do that. Book 10 shows of a call-out, 8 shows of a call-out promo. 5 promises. Okay, so we're doing pretty well on the old Hall of Fame trophies then, actually, aren't we? It'd be nice to have a call-out promo on here, but we haven't really got... Oh, we can do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's just get it done, I suppose. Okay, so that will be fine. Okay, let's go for it. It's not the best of shows, but it's ready for the pay-per-view. And we'll go big at the pay-per-view, I think. Right, Nakamura versus Sheamus, one-on-one. Nakamura gets the victory in a 3.5-star match. Great, the rivalry increases again. The rivalry between Bianca Belair and... Oh, that's created the rivalry, has it? Okay. Medical Bill versus Gunther. Yeah, Gunther won, believe it or not. In a dull match. Yeah, it was going to happen. Carmella, Io Sky, Doudrop. Carmella got the victory in a mediocre match. And then Randy versus Brock in the main event is a win and a good match. But of course, it's just building up to that pay-per-view. That's what we need. What they got on? Gigi Dolan versus Asuka again in a women's championship match. We haven't done tag team titles yet. They're doing their tag team titles today. I just don't think these cards are very good. I don't know how they're pulling this off, to be honest. Nikki Ash versus Charlotte again, another championship match. Random tag teams galore. So one thing though about this game is that you can't seem to have proper tag teams. Like, you can't set a proper tag team for some reason. Cameron Grimes and Ivar again for the Hardcore Championship. It just seems like just basically doing the championship match week after week after week is probably the best thing to do, to be honest. Oh, we had a terrible week. SmackDown did really well to start off with. WCW, we've had a shocker. But we're gonna make it up at the pay-per-view. We've got 40,000 fans and 65 grand in the bank. 49,069 in the bank. Okay. Raw 55,000. Big week for Raw. WCW 47,000. Okay. Special promotion ensures that you retain most of your fans this week. Okay, we're a bit overtaken by Stephanie, but this is where we're going to excel at the pay-per-view. That's my plan. We're going big at the pay-per-view. WrestleMania Backlash. Okay. Bill versus Gunther. Okay. To have a match between Rule Breakers against each other. Oh, well, they're both heels. Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay. Carmella cheated me. I want a rematch in the next 2 weeks. Okay. Right. Ensure that your least popular giant is in a match this week. Well, I only have one giant. That's fine then. So, main event time. Do we have enough to do a 5-match card? That's a big question, isn't it? Right, we're going to kick things off with Nakamura versus Sheamus in a... Extreme Rules? Steel Cage? Backstage Brawl? Steel Cage for the championship. And our main event is going to be in a tables match. Apparently this pay-per-view bonus is tables match. Okay. Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton for the World Championship. Okay, show logistics. We're going to go with the best arena we can. We're going to get the backstage crew for 50 grand. Let's get those in. And, oh, we can actually get the special Backlash one, can't we? Okay. It's going to cost us 20 grand to get the special one, but there you go. Book superstars gain popularity, show quality increased by 9%. Okay, so we got that, and that's a pay-per-view, or PLE. What's PLE stand for? It's not pay-per-view, is it? Bianca Belair versus Carmella in a one-on-one tables match as well, because why not? We want Gunther versus Ricochet in a... Do we just spam table matches? I mean, it's the boost, apparently, isn't it? So, oh, we can do a full pay-per-view. I think we just spam table matches, you know? Got cage, table. Okay. Self-promo for Kofi Kingston. Is there anybody available free agent-wise that'd be interesting this week? There's a very expensive Alexa Bliss. A Bailey as well. 214k. Remember we... Oh, she's pretty cool. Jody Garcia. Remember we do still have the card which gives us half price on getting these people in. So Alexa Bliss Bailey would be pretty good. I only want the permanents though, really. So there's only those two. Maybe Cruz del Toro's available as well. We've got Lashley. I mean, what's this legend situation looking like? You get 10 weeks on most of these. Okay. Let's do power cards. We can do booking costs for this show are free, which has just saved us a massive amount of money on everything. Okay. Fresh Meat, your next free agents you get are reduced by 50%. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do that, and then we're going to go for... We're going to sign Alexa Bliss for 121 grand. We're going to sign Bailey on the cheap as well, and then we're going to get one other then. Who is available? I'd like a permanent one, but I don't really want Happy Corbin. But so Bruiser's good against the Fighter. Do we have any? See, all our Bruisers are faces, and our Fighters are. Oh no, that's not right then, is it? That's actually right then, isn't it? Yeah. So maybe we do take Happy Corbin. We're taking Happy Corbin. We might as well take him. He's half price this week. Okay, and then that's 3 big signings now, and then we can use those now here to do a call-out promo. Let's have Alexa Bliss call out Bayley. Okay, let's have a self-promo for Bayley. And let's have a self-promo for Happy Corbin. There we go. That is our pay-per-view to finish things off for the month. Hopefully, we can do well here. We've spent a hell of a lot of money this week, but hopefully we can get some back. It's cost us 75 grand this show. But we should be able to do well out of this, hopefully. Right. Let's have a sip of beer. Right, Nakamura. Oh, I forgot to put the Women's Championship on the line. Nakamura, Sheamus. Steel cage. Sheamus is the brand new champion in a 4.5-star match. Lovely. Kofi talked himself into a popularity boost. Bianca Belair versus Carmella tables match. Forgot to put the championship on the line, but there we go. And Bianca Belair gets the victory in a great match. Debut of Alexa Bliss and Bayley turns into a new rivalry. Doudrop versus Io Sky in a tables match again. Doudrop puts Io Sky through a table in a 3-star match. Bayley talks about how great she is, gets a +2 popularity. Gunther versus Ricochet, tables match. Ricochet putting the big man through a table in a great 3.5-star match. This is going to be poor, isn't it? Happy Corbin gains himself a popularity. And the main event, a tables match between Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton. Brock retains the championship in a classic match. There we go. Boom. Right, I mean, look at the card we just had, and what have they got? Reggie versus Omos in an Iron Man match. Which I'm tempted to look at. Let's see what that was going to be. Reggie's double champion. Omos wins the belt. A classic! Reggie versus Omos was a classic. This mode doesn't bloody work, surely. Natalya, Nikki Ash, Charlotte Flair, Falls Count Anywhere for no championship. There's no belts on the line at all for them, is there? LA Knight versus Dominic Mysterio in a main event in a submissions match. WCW, main event again with no championship matches at all. So we must have hammered that. No, Raw had a pretty good show, but we got the best main event. I think we had the best show here. We put on a great PLE where the opener and main event matches were memorable from start to finish. Sheamus picked up a 4-week injury. Okay. We gained 154,000 fans. That is big. Hopefully that's not as big as everyone else. I hope that's bigger than everyone else. 149,000. 115 SmackDown got. We really caught them bad boys up. Raw gets themselves 121. Maybe that was my problem, because I didn't have a very big roster. I didn't have as much star power than everyone else. Maybe, 114k as well for WCW. We have really pulled away from the group here. Really pulled away. A veto star. Block an opposing brand from booking the most popular star in the next week's show. We're top! Yeah, that's a way to turn it around. I was getting worried, but at the end of the first episode, we are top of the power rankings with NXT. Right, we are building now towards Extreme Rules. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for joining. We'll see you again next time where we will continue on with this and do month number 2. Good night. God bless. I'll be the same. I love you all. Bye-bye.